Whoops. All right. We'll show it this way. This way. I got a box. Oh, for Halloween, I went to two Halloween gatherings. The first one was I went to the Live Legion of Skank show, and I dressed up in a burqa. I wore like a full-on burqa, but with witch shoes, and it was really fun. My whole bit was gonna be like, just I ordered this off Temu. I'm a witch, but this is what they gave me. But then I was getting way too into it, and I accidentally made like eye contact with a male, and then I stayed in character and broke eye contact and was just like acting retarded. It was pretty fun. Then my second Halloween adventure, I just wore a striped sweater dress to kind of look like Freddy, but I didn't like go too hard. It was just like an outfit. It wasn't like I had like a ripped up jean jacket, but I wasn't like it wasn't like a full on costume. And I went up to see the live Palace show. We watched Child's Play, which is like my first horror movie I ever saw as a youngin. Somebody rented it and left it in the VHS deck, and I got up early and got to it. But it's funny because so far, like anyone who quotes that movie, it's always like the same. It's always the same like couple lines. The movie's actually really great. It's really funny. All right, let's do this. Let me unbox this. I wish I had my box cutter, but I left it at work. This is gonna be a pain. Doing this with a key or a knife. And my knife is out in the snow right now, out in the car. Oh, here we go. Key. Keys work. I don't know how good this is. This is more just me testing it because I have to work. I have a limited amount of tools music wise with what I can make, what I can do. So this is more to like just kind of make it easier for a one man type of thing. Dang it. My Leatherman is in the car. And I know as a Latino, there is knives in this house somewhere. That would be total bullshit if there wasn't. One sec. Oh, yeah, yeah. I got this thing because I'm subject to advertising, right? Now, what I'm hoping is I know notes. I know how to, but I can't. I'm not a seasoned player. I like played in middle school and high school, and then I gave up because it wasn't my thing. I liked doing other shit like sketching. But I understand the basics, so I need this more so I can get all of the notes off of the drum set, and I could do notes on a bass guitar or whatever I want to do because I can play. I'm not I cannot perform. I'm not good. I'm not even gonna say I play. That would be bullshit. I used to play and then I stopped giving a shit and then I didn't do shit. So I like just know basics, but I'm gonna cheat with that. So that's how I'm gonna get around that. I don't need it to be perfect or even all that good. I just need to like have my own music, right? For what I'm doing. So yeah. So that came in 5 days early. I'm very happy about it. It wasn't supposed to get here for like 10 business days, but it got here in 5. So now I know what I'll be doing this weekend. Other than shoveling. You guys want to see the snow? Let me show you the snow. Oh yeah. Eventually I'll get seasoned enough and make like a really good thing, but for now I need training wheels. This is training wheels. I'm very well aware of that. All right. Let's take a look at the snow. I was supposed to do a snow stream, but I had to shovel a bunch. But yeah, it's still coming down too. It's supposed to only be until like 9 a.m. And now it's until 4 p.m. So yeah, that's like the whole backyard. That's like where I do the sunrise stream. The sun's supposed to be right there where all that gray, not that Silent Hill gray shit is. That's how cloudy it is. Hey, what's up? Everything's good. This we have snow, but I forgot like the lake that I was at was pretty desolate. This is even more so, and this is higher elevation. So it's like crazy. There's the wood stack. But yeah, we the whole driveway was snowblowed and shoveled, and it's already woo. It's already like back. So what you got to do? I mean, that's just how it is living in the Northeast. How I was taught to deal with snow and all that was you if you're I used to work overnight, so I'd go out before it was over and shovel, and then that way when you wake up, instead of having snow like up to here, you can just bang out the last little bit because you did half of it the night before instead of going, fuck, I gotta wake up like 2 hours early for work. Fuck. You don't have to do that. You can just like shovel before you go to bed, do like a little spot treatment. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Yes. There's even better snow up further upstate. There's even better snow, but that snow can get you killed. That snow can get you killed if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. Well, this is the same place I've been for like the last month. This is just a different part of the place I'm staying. Mhm. Buffalo's nice. Buffalo's not bad. It's a good time. Buffalo's nice. They have the best team in the Northeast. The best New York team, I'll say that. I'll say that, okay? Who's gonna be a dirty Jets fan? Jets fans all suck, and the Giants are whack. But now, yes, I have moved and I am settled in. That's why my streaming setup looks different, or my room looks different when I stream upstairs. So the place that I'm gonna have um like my little workshop is right above this room. So I'll be able to smoke cigars in there too. But yeah. And there's a telescope too that I have to mess with. But I vacuumed up or I swept up a bunch of stuff up there. I just have to move the air conditioners, which I'm going to do after this stream. There's like air conditioners stored in there. I just had to find out where to put them. I have a table set up there. I'm going to unpack my sewing machine and put it in there. Um, and then this, my music. Well, my music stuff might stay with the computer in my room. I don't know. And then I might have. Oh, I have lights already up in there, so I can decorate the room. I'm gonna put cool shit in there, other cool stuff in there. And then if I play video, I'll just stream it in my room because that's the cozy spot. Mm. And up there, I have room for a projection screen because it's like a high ceiling. It's like the highest ceiling in the house, and or the in any of the rooms of the house, not counting the living room probably. But it'll fit like a full projection screen, and I could probably fit a couch in there. So one part will be like the workshop, and the other part's gonna have like a nice couch, and then like the projection screen, so you could actually vibe and chill and watch a movie. You could do theater seats, but I would rather just have a couch to hang out on. Oh, that's not your fault, Raiden's Nest. I've been like on and off. I didn't want to completely quit streaming, but I had like stuff to do. So I had to like balance work, like streaming and getting IR like real life stuff done. That's why. But I'll be streaming more regularly now. Anyway, this season's great. This season's really good. I like Bert a lot. Nifty is awesome. These past few days, she's making me laugh. Um, I've been hard on Mizzy, but like I don't hate her, but I don't dislike her. Binks said some real shit today that made me like her kind of. Um, but Job is the king. Job is the legend. I also, but like I said, Bert's awesome too, but Job is my favorite. Job is, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Mizzy's getting there. Mizzy's getting, see, that's the thing. I'm earlier in the season, I'm like boring, unwatchable, blah, blah, blah. I do shit like that. Like, I'll be like, I don't know, like boring, but it doesn't necessarily, just ignore what the fuck I'm saying and just do your best. doesn't necessarily, if I'm going to give you like a real critique, I'll write out, I'll be like this is fucking retarded because of this. But if I'm just saying one word like asshole things with like, it's just me like being a retard. You don't, it doesn't mean anything. Uh oh yeah. It's radio controlled. The molding in the old place got destroyed because it would just get driven right into fucking walls. Because that's what kind of assholes I come from. But it's awesome. Uh, there's mad toys. Oh, that's the other thing. You know what's crazy? I had no idea that was his cousin until like later, and it makes total sense. Like he has the same vibes as Jet, except Jet has bigger eyes and bigger eyebrows, and he has like smaller eyes and like next to no eyebrows. So it's like they're like the yin and yang. They're like the yin and yang cousin of that sort of look, right? Yeah, I know. I used to be like Mizzy. She seems, maybe she's lonely. I don't know. I used to be like Mizzy and talk about myself. I still do. I'm obviously on a stream, but she makes music. She makes videos. So talk about like music. Find someone who knows anything about music and talk about that. And somehow interweave some life shit in there. There's a way to do it. Oh, really? Yeah, Job rules. Right off the rip, I was like, yo, this dude seems cool. And then they did Job Cam, and I was like, oh hell yeah, this dude rules. He's just a chill, he's just chill, and he's gonna just be a goober. Simple as that. Like, it's not hard. Be your like if being yourself means you're gonna be chill and then maybe you'll knock some shit over and break it later because you're having fun. I am okay with that. That is awesome. Oh, I'm also putting some of these in the yeah, that's the other like man, yeah, that sucks. Y- I used to think, I didn't realize a lot of women did this because I had a lot of guy friends. Sometimes I thought women share because it's like, okay, you listened to this dude and you got mad information and you didn't know a lot of shit, but they said some shit that's relatable. So it's like, I don't know, if you can relate to it in some way, you can like speak up and be like, "Oh yeah, I get that," or whatever. But I don't feel like it's like that. I feel like it's more like, yeah, I don't know. If she talked about her hustle and like, I made this with this kind of guitar. If she was throwing out guitar brands, like I made this with a Gibson or I did this fucking song with this, then I'd listen. I'd be like, okay, cool. What kind of Gibson or what kind of Ibanez or whatever the fuck. Even if you're like self-centered, but you have a hobby, if you can like kind of focus on the technical aspect of your hobby and then fucking talk to people, you could probably figure out how to be like more interesting. But also, she said she was on meds, so maybe she's on mood stabilizers, so she doesn't. I have no fucking clue. I'm not a doctor, but yeah, I can't figure her out. I don't hate her, but I'm just like, there's like Job. I can go watch Job, or I can go watch Jeff crash out. I don't like Jeff, but I'll watch Jeff fucking just yell at people all day. You know what I mean? Like, I'll watch Jeff yell at people, and then Frank ask if he can slap him in the face. So Binks is fine. I knew from like I think the second or third day that she totally knew the show. She knew what she was getting herself into. And there's nothing wrong with that, cuz she's been, I mean, I don't know, like that's the thing is like I feel like she's kind of non-tent, but she's not bad. No, she's not non-tent. She's totally the hot one. She's the hot one with blue hair. She knows like all the internet memes. So dudes are going to start sending plushies. Like that I get that. But she also said some cool shit today, so it's not like she's like a complete retard. Um who else? Every time I saw Ian, I just kept thinking of a Mexican version of Caminos. So Ian did nothing for me. I was like, I know a cooler version of you. Binks is the mom of the group now. Yeah, that's the other thing. Mizzy's getting it. Mizzy's getting it. She's getting it. She got it like somewhat today. I don't understand Bert. He got too lost in the sauce. You can play the game, right? And still be there. It's weird. Trying to think. Oh, fuck. I said Binks W to something, and it was something pretty good. Oh, she was talking about. She's like, oh, they were talking about when Alex or Al, the female Alex was there, the blonde, all this stuff, and then like how female Alex was messing, I guess, lied to Mizzy or something like that. Allegedly, I mean, Mizzy was telling the story, so who knows? Um, and then like Bink said something about people and getting taken advantage of very succinctly, and it was awesome. It was awesome. I just can't. I don't want to butcher it. I can't remember. Yeah, Peyton. Peyton's awesome. You know what's good about Peyton? She's low key. Like she may have punched Frank, but like everyone's still annoyed at Mizzy being boring and Binks um just being like cute. Like guys, you guys keep trolling on her for being 32. She's not like with her makeup and everything, like her whole look, she's adorable. Like so I get that. So everyone's focused on those ladies. Meanwhile, Peyton's just kind of chilling and like planning, but she's very like sweet demeanored and nice. So it's like she may actually fucking come out of nowhere and be like, boom. I don't know. That's me personally. Ooh. What Bing said today, it was in the in the vanity. I just can't remember. They were doing Nifty's make or right before doing Nifty's makeup. I can't remember. My brick, like, yeah. Oh man, I was gonna. Yeah, she'd be fine doing a gamer house, being a gamer house waifu. Yeah, yeah. I think Peyton will too. I don't sleep on Peyton. Why? Because it's nicer. I think Fish Tank's better. I like Fish Tank's shenanigans, but I feel like these people can't handle what's getting thrown at them. I mean, Frank was pretty brutal, but Frank's been way worse in two and in one. But I think that's like intentional because I think since they're all used to like famous house type Big Brother style of shit, they wouldn't be able to handle Frank at his strongest, which is silly. But yeah. Really? Alex B the guy or Alex the female? Because I don't know who has kids. I just the only thing I've seen of other of guy Alex was that he was wigging out on social media and it was really funny. Oh. Oh, that's right. That's why she was gathering money to pay him to just leave. That's right. You're right. Interesting. And they don't want people to walk. That's crazy. Then don't you lose the game? You can't handle Frank, a staple mini boss in the game, and you're gonna threaten to walk. That doesn't make any. That's silly. Then she should have walked and lost the game. But that's interesting. I'll ponder this further. I'll ponder my orb. Oh, okay. I thought it was 2,500, but I think they pooled their resources together. Okay, so she wanted to stay so bad that she paid. That's fine. Hey, if you got the money, just fucking that's fine. Try to do it. If you don't have a good argument and you want to be a bitch, you want to be a weak ass bitch and you just want to pay, then fine. But what they should have done after that was make the challenges even harder and harder, make everything harder and harder. But just to show what like the old seasons were. Maybe that's, I don't know, strange. But also, maybe these people are like, I don't even want to say they're normie. They're like a different kind of not normie. Peyton seems like the most normal one. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about the insider thing. Is there old contestants showing up and they don't know that they're oh no, because they saw footage. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Mizzy, like, she's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't figure someone like that out. I don't know what their intentions are. I don't know how to, like, other than me. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I am saying? And Bert, he's so is he schizo or autistic too? I forget. Is he both or just the one? Just had the light turned out on me. Be right back. Go turn that on. Cool. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's good. That's awesome. I heard part of it last night, but I've been like watching the show, trying to clip. I put too long of a clip up last night. Usually I chop up bits and pick the best bits, but I'm been also sketching in the sketchbook. Every season I sketch in a book and I get like sketches done. This season is no different. Um just because it's fun. The more I'm laughing, the more sketch gets done, the quicker it gets done. So that's why I kind of like it. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Bert's gonna be so direct, he may not like get what he needs, what kind of info he needs. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. I won't know it. Here's the thing. I'm pretty good at theory crafting for the most part. Um, but until I can look at a person, like get a good look and not say shit and just get a good look, I can't be like 98% accurate, right? I'm only like the theory crafting is only that, just theory crafting. I could be right, I could be wrong. But unless I can see somebody's actions, then I can get a better idea. Infiltrators are cool. Very cool. But yeah, I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but a lot of at first, at the start, other than Alex B and not Ian, Luke, who's the hot Japan guy that looks like a Chad? Luke? Luke was like awesome. I miss Luke. Oh, damn. That's awesome. Season two, huh? Oh, so all the new guests are going to be season two people? Or wait, are going to be like all people that know the show? Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's radio controlled. I'll show you. I'll show you. Just doesn't have, it's just not charged. But yeah, Batmobile. Uh, Halo Reach Legendary Edition. Uh, some Shogun Warriors. And R2D2. Yes, mad stuff here. There's a lot of family members. At one point, we were all kids. So one person that had whichever sibling has the space to store shit stores everyone's stuff. Yeah, who know? That's the thing is like It could be a gaslight, it could not be. That's why I don't get my hopes up. That's the other thing too. I've learned how to live on the fly. So they could like I take anything said with a grain of salt and then I go, but what could it be? Right? So like maybe it could be a certain thing, right? They can change that idea anytime. Anyone can. So you have to think on the fly, right? And also, it's the same thing that I used to do when I used to mess with when I messed with blood games. So when I used to do things like actually I don't want to say when I used to do cool internet stuff, you go in with three plans, right? You usually what happens, I've noticed, statistically speaking, if I can think historically with shit that I've done on like campsite, like fucking with campsites and everything, one plan usually gets just like it just doesn't fucking work right out of the gate. Plan number two has like a good start usually, and then kind of just fucking fizzles out. It still go works, but it's like not as cool as you thought it was. Then plan number three, and it's almost like 75% always been this way. Plan number three is usually something that comes out of nowhere, like lightning in a bottle opportunity, and you go, "Huh," and you take it and then you run with it, and it usually fucking works, and it's usually the best one. So I feel like when you're dungeon mastering people like they do, they probably, if I had to guess, I don't know shit. This is just me guessing, right? They probably have an outline of idea. Well, this also would make sense. So I'm not trying to be smart, but they probably have a bunch of plans, a bunch of ideas they come up with over in the off season. Uh, Probably a third of them don't fucking pan out, or some of them start to pan out, but then like chat doesn't pick up or doesn't pick up on it and like give it the push it needs, or and rather and or a plan will come up during the season and they're like, nope, we're fucking running with that because it's hilarious and it'll definitely work. And then it definitely works. I don't know in what season if that has happened, but from art school, art school was in New York City. I had one childhood friend that went to the same school as me. He was doing graphic design. I was originally film editing major or film major, but they said out my guidance counselor said I was too poor and just do graphic design, so I did, which was the biggest fucking mistake. And then I dropped out because I hated graphic design. But TLDR, yes, but he lives way more upstate than I do, and I'm pretty sure he's like not easily found on the internet. Everyone else that I've grown up with, they're artsy in their own way, but they didn't like go to art school or anything. They just like had regular ass jobs, whether it be construction or working for aerospace, like a parts procurement, or doing like random shit like that, and then doing their hustle on the side, like what people do now. You know what I mean? But I think once people started having families, which there's nothing wrong with this, by the way, having families, having kids, getting a girl, things kind of get put on the back burner, if that makes sense. Um, and it becomes more of dabbling for them. So I do know crafty and creative people, even blacksmiths. Um, but then life gets in the way, and that's completely fine. I know plenty of people that have skills, but not I can't. You know what's crazy? It's just like fucking Dungeons and Dragons night. I You could get people interested in making something or playing Dungeons and Dragons, but try getting them to show up and leave their house. Okay? As a DM, that's the fucking worst. Or they'll show up for a game and then like not show up the next game. It's like it's crazy. So that's kind of the problem I realize is people showing up. That's why as like a thing, I always show up. I always fucking show up because that's like when I used to DM games or be in D&D groups, getting people to fucking show up is like the worst. It's a nightmare. It's harder than the game itself. So, so I only know one person from art school, but we're not really all that close because he moved upstate from me. And I don't even just know him from art school. I've known that dude since I was 5. We were neighbors in an apartment complex. I was 5, he was 4. We were friends all throughout. No, since he lived across the street, he went to a different elementary school than me. Then we met again in middle school. We hung hard. And then we met again in high school and we were like best friends in high school. I actually went to the prom with him, but we weren't dating. We just went so we could be fucking retarded. We were like dumb. We wore dumb shit. Um, and then we ended up going to the same school, like college. And we both lived in Cali. We both moved to Cali, but he moved to LA and I moved to NorCal by San Fran. So it was like weird. But now he has like a family and lives up north. So, or yeah, like up north on a lake somewhere. So I don't want to like bug him. You got two kids, dude. Like I'll say hi and check in, but exactly. Yes. Yes. See, when you have a consistent group that shows up, it's such a blessing. It is such a blessing. That's why season two, when like Judge was getting mad at people quitting and he was like, all right, guess we'll quit. I totally fucking get that. The one thing I learned from that, and I did it with my friend who DM'd a game for me. I let her keep my character sheet because if she can use me as an NPC while I'm gone, because we live so far away, at least when I visit, I can slip right back into my character. The thing I didn't do was I didn't like people held onto their character sheets, and I feel like if they couldn't show up or it was like me and like one person from the group, we could have ran something, and like the punishment would be, well, I'm gonna roll your character while you're gone. And people give a shit enough about the character they made and they want to show up and play D&D, they won't let you fucking do that because they may have something they don't want to lose. You know what I mean? Like everybody plays games, they get like not necessarily attached to their character, but they get OCD enough to care about their character, right? So what my friend did for me after because I visit her, maybe I see her like maybe once a year. She has my character sheet. Also, that character was rolled so fucking well organically. Like she had such good stats organically. It'd be stupid to like not leave the character sheet there. So right now my character is an NPC until I see them. And then I look at my character sheet. She gives me like notes of like what had happened while I was gone, like not playing it. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. And I'm not attached enough to be like, my fucking character, what did you do? You know what I mean? Like it's just a game. Actually, it's kind of more fun this way because now I gotta like read what has gone on while I was gone, and then I'm like, all right, I gotta get in the mindset of this. I'm not like this character that I played a year ago. It's like now it's different. But yeah, let like keep their character sheet. Be like, I'm keeping your character sheet until you come back. You know, trying to think. Oh, I only played Starfinder once. I know it's like Pathfinder, but I want to try it one more time. I want to play at least one more time with the sci-fi game. And I think I might go to a LARP this spring. I was supposed to do it this summer, didn't happen, but I think I actually might do it this spring. I'll do like a 3-day weekend. I won't like commit to it. I'll do like a one-shot character and like show up in a town and then like be out. Just because I want to run circles around nerds. Nerds in a loving way. Trying to think what else. And also, always played like a bard or like a lazy character because I was out of shape, and now I'm in shape. So I want to pick archer and see if I can run around and hit people with like foam arrows and shit. Because you can actually have a bow and arrow. It's fun. You have a quiver. Hmm. I love 40K. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I've never played a game of 40K in my life. I have, however, hung out with my friends who play 40K, and I've helped build a little cityscape with like little miniatures. Like, you know how some nerd femcel women make doll houses and never leave the room they're making a doll? Like in Hereditary, you know that shit? It's like that, but way cooler and not weird. What it is it's like you can take pieces of cardboard and like distress them and make it look like rubble, like a dystopian city. You can take like anything and make just like skyscrapers that are like half crumbled, kind of like dystopian huge cityscapes. You could do that so easy for Warhammer. You do that so easy with like anything around the house. I work in a warehouse. I could be like, hey, are we gonna break down and throw out that cardboard? I'll take that cardboard and any like plastic like bracers we have and stuff. And I've used Sorry, my alarm went off. Oh no! Hold up. I think my stream's like lagging, guys. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna restart the stream.